Saggies. Hi, I just dropped my pillow. No. Hey, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot. And these messages are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, Saggies. How are you? I hope you had a wonderful new year. Happy New Year 2021 to everyone out there. Yeah, if you would like to win the January free reading with Spirit and myself of 20 minutes, simply subscribe to the channel, like the video, or dislike, whichever one you like. I don't care. and and say hi to the tribe in the comment section. All right, my friends. We're gonna hop right into your reading. It was super interesting because, as you can see, it's not the usual thing. As I was pre-shuffling your cards, and of course your guardian angel cards, you can see how these came out. And there was a lot going on, basically. And I'm just going to jump right in. And it's, of course, a general reading, my friends. It's not gender-specific, nor is it time-specific. Whenever the message reaches you, it's yours at that time. Don't go so much by a sign, not on this channel, but rather with the title of the reading, or whether you feel drawn to it for some other reason. All right? That's that. Excuse me. Yep. So, yeah, and as I was saying, it has good energies, what I find here. And I found it interesting that they didn't want me to like pick from there, but just to rather look at the words that lay there. And we have love, we have conflict, we have judgment, we have belief, and we have dreams. So these are really strong desires and wishes and really strong words. And it's not so much about reading the message out for you right now, although I'm pretty sure we're going to draw cards later, but it's rather go with what you believe about a certain topic, right? Go with your own stuff. Go with your own dreams. What do you want out of your life? Because it is your life after all. We're starting strong. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Wow, look at this. We caught it with the cards. We caught it. So we have some aggressive energy here. This is not you. It could denote to the past. No, okay. This is the Knight of Swords, denotes to someone who lives a kind of an aggressive lifestyle, right? Who, we could be talking about a narcissist. It doesn't have to be, but that's often the card that shows up for me with a specific kind of a flavor to it. And I already know, uh-oh, we got someone here who is like, who's made that a lifestyle. And here we have you as your next card out, who is much more mature, who knows what they want, very eloquent with your words. You're standing in your truth, possibly also your spiritual truth. And this is you. So there's an evolutionary process happening also, because we have the Knight and then we have the King, of course, right? So this is also, the King knows how to defend themselves. This is you, Sagittarius. But there is no need. It's much like martial artists. They don't have to fight. They won't fight. They rather back away because they are so skillful. And you have become very, very skillful. Only, I'm sorry, that's the way it comes through. Only the foolish stay and pursue that kind of a lifestyle. Only the foolish stay and fight. Not so you. You would only use your strength, and you have plenty of that and plenty of wisdom. And you know, you have the insights. When you have deep insights like that, like they show up right now, you can easily hurt a person, destroy a person. And I'm saying this because it comes through like that. And that is true, right? And sometimes we just hold our tongue or don't say anything because we know like what is going on within the person, but either you don't want to say it in front of everybody else because you know it could hurt the person even further, but you know the truth. This is someone who stands in their truth. You stand in your truth. You have knowledge about people because you've found that within yourself. But this is a very wise use of the sword, let me put it that way. Very wise use of the sword because you've been through a bunch of things here, right? You've really grown. You've matured here, Saggies. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, yeah. And hence, this is why you're coming through like this. As the Page of Swords, you rather offer a helping hand. You are like the sword of the truth, but also the sword of love. So you bring a message of love here, and you offer a helping hand. That's what I'm getting from this. And it's really quite gorgeous because you believe in love and light. You believe in emotional fulfillment. You don't wanna fight. You don't want any chaos or destruction here. And yes, you've lived through a lot of these things here. You have. This is why you show up like this, as a very kind, very, very kind person who is very collected in the mind and also with their words. Very, very cool energies, amazing energies, very mature energies. But you would use it to defend those that you love, that's clear. But only if you have to. Only if someone really challenges you. And this person is in no way challenging you, whoever this is. It could be a situation also, but I'm rather feeling it as a person, but take it as it applies to your life, please. Yeah, because they're just no match to you, okay? Because you know, like, they're aggressive because they've been hurt and such. You understand what's behind the masquerade, so to speak, right? You know where all of this comes from. What else for Sagittarius? Oh, wow, Saggies! You have the Two of Cups next. So we have a lot of cup action here. This is like the mind and the heart for sure. Mind and heart coherence. You must have found a way to really be in your heart and to really make that connection between mind and heart, because that's what gives you a lot of balance here. The Two of Cups is also talking about reciprocity. I almost wanted to say it's about decision making, but that would be the Lovers. But that's interesting that kind of popped into my mind. So that one is about reciprocity. You understand human relationships. You understand when to walk away again, and when to stay, and when it's really worth investing in. And maybe you haven't quite given up on that person yet. Maybe they're still kind of lingering around because you have such a big heart. And because you stand in your love, but you also stand in your truth, and you cannot allow aggressive energy into your life like that. But you do understand them. Thank you. Wow. I know these cards, if we were to be reading like regular tarot here, I know what these cards would mean. We would be talking about a proper love relationship, especially now with the Ace of Wands coming out. This would be like, wow, this is like a new beginning and very passionate, but that's not how the energy is coming through, guys, and that's not why I'm reading it. I'm reading it the way the energies come through, just for you to know and to explain again, in case you're new to this channel. There's a huge transformative process that has happened. Yeah, of course. That's why you're showing up so mature. It's interesting that they want me to leave the dreams here. It's almost like dreams are being buried, or may have been buried, but they'll still peek through. They'll still come through. Or you may be reminded of dreams that you used to have, because they're still there. Now, either this is past life where you remember all of a sudden who you really are, why you came here, and what your heart really wants. Like, it's in the realm of being guided by your heart here. Or it is something that in childhood you were dreaming about, like a better world, like a wonderful, exactly like that with the Ace of Rods, a wonderful new beginning, like a peaceful world, a world where one opinion can stand next to the other without having to fight like that. Yes, stand strong in your values, but leave room for other people's opinions, and you have totally grasped that concept here. Yes, I love it. I love it. This is so nice. And maybe because of that, because you're standing so strong, a dream, and because of that heart opening here, a dream may be coming up that you used to have in childhood that you may have forgotten about. By the way, check out Instagram, because I'll take pictures of your reading here. Oh my God. What on earth? Six of Cups. So this is the past returning. Either you're still very invested mentally in the past on this person, or this person is actually trying to come back in. You could have had a love relationship with this person for some of you, but that's not what I'm feeling primarily. Again, I've explained it, and again, these cards, the way they show up, could be so clear in the regular tarot. Again, and there's something in that statement itself. It could be so clear, yet it wasn't. It wasn't. It just, to the external world, it may seem very clear what was going on here, but that's not what happened. That's just really not how everything really went down. King of Rods. This is one who is very, very committed. This is you. And this is also someone who's standing in their truth. This reading is all about like being very truthful, being very honest, being loyal, being honorable. This is honorable behavior. This isn't, just to make it very clear, just in case we're not really clear with the story here. This is very interesting, the reading, the way it would show up, but it not matching the, like the images that I see are not matching up what I'm feeling. So there's definitely something, again, either you weren't clear on what you were seeing. Maybe there was a really strong contrast between what you were seeing and what they were saying, possibly. As narcissists have a tendency to do, they play, oh, everything's wonderful and everything's so cool, and they really can get to you mentally, but they can't anymore because you're out of that situation. But they may be trying to get back in here, either energetically, or you're still thinking about that. Am I in the right here? Know that the situation was exactly like you were feeling it. Okay, you need to know this here. Interesting reading. Oh yeah, and the King of Rods is really helpful to the ones that are around him. They're very inclined to also make those around them succeed as well, and to help them gain a certain sense of maturity here also. They also lead by example. What else for Sagittarius, please? Two of Arrows, Justice. Yeah, absolutely. With the Two of Arrows, that's the Two of Swords, and this right underneath the Two of Cups. So again, we have that contrast between Swords and Cups, between the mind and the heart. So maybe there has been, maybe this has been confusing you in the past. You didn't know which way to go. Like maybe not trusting your own intuition anymore. It may have been gotten a bit messed up in that process. And again, I feel you on this one. I know how this can mess up like reality. Truly, you may think or may have thought you were crazy for a while. Again, you're not showing up like this. They're describing right now a past event. You're no longer showing up like this. You're in a very strong position here, and they just apparently really want you to know that almost don't want to say you're in the right, but you need to know that you have found out your truth and you're standing in your truth, okay? And how you perceive it is very correct. And there was an injustice, if you will. But we also know when we come to the higher view of things that these injustices really are about, and that really depends, right? It can be really triggering what I'm saying now, because I don't know, obviously, your situation. I don't know where you're coming from and what your whole story is, but the view that I adapted is that these are lessons, and that they make us grow, and they make us expand, and they make us become the person that we are. They make us step into a certain path or not. Right? It really depends on us what we're doing, but it really very much looks to me like you're very much on your path here, Sagittarius. And you've used this as fuel, this person or situation here. Yeah. Queen of Bows, that's the Queen of Wands, and we have the Hare. So this is you being very aware for some time here. Also maybe weary because the card is kind of dark, right? So it's like you maybe for a while being very much on the lookout for what is happening here, because this is a true change in scenery. So it's all of a sudden realizing, I think that's when the realization hit in the past again, that this wasn't so lovey-dovey as it was made out to look like, right? And this came in, and this is a hard realization when you when you finally, when your eyes are opened and you're allowed to see what was really going on. And then this is also very freeing. That's that all of a sudden with that realization, yes, it feels not so great, and it's like, wow, what is happening? Because you don't necessarily expect that in another. And we have huge solar plexus action going on here, hugely. So the Sun of Life, this is totally waking up, totally coming back online. Also, again, in the realm of remembering past lives, possibly remembering why you came here, like light codes, DNA activations, really like something within you is coming online. And again, we've got that dream underneath, and it was almost buried by the whole situation. And now, no longer, it's coming back up. With this, with the solar plexus here that is being healed, and that's all about self-confidence. It's also about the inner personas, the inner personalities. You accept yourself, right? With that, the dreams come back up. Your dreams, and they lie exactly on the Six of Cups. It's like, it's like a narc repellent, your dreams here. It's like a repellent, because you're so strong. You become so strong in your values and what you stand for, what you believe in, that you repel anything that wants to come back in, or anyone for that matter. Sun of Life is a number 19, breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. That's a new cycle. Yeah. Seven of Cups, we have mourning here. So yeah, there must have been a lot of tears about the relationship that never happened, basically, or you know, waking up, or maybe you were married to this person. That's could also be our family, you know, just like birth family. And when we wake up to this, it's can be, it not just only can it be, it is painful, and you're either currently in that mourning process, or you're going to go through it, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because you want to clear all of that out, and you want to be moving forward here. You want to be moving out of this. And we're now drawing a guardian angel card here from those. And you've got a prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams, yes, and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. Indeed, 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 throughout this whole process. And we're going to put it right here in the area where the possible narcissist or other not so kind person lies. All right, we're giving this into divine hands, because the Two of Arrows is kind of like about that as well. I feel here that it's not for us really to decide sometimes whether it's just or unjust, and we're only like giving our power and energy away to these situations, people, and to lingering, like keeping that in our mind. But if we just give it to the divine, to our guardian angels, to God, whoever you believe in, it's no longer like a part of our sphere if we really put our faith and trust in the higher forces. All right, my friends, we're going to inquire more where this journey is taking you, because I'm really curious. It looks like you went through a really painful period here. And I'm really curious where they're taking you, because I know that this wasn't in vain, again, because they're taking you somewhere, and we're going to find out where they're taking you. So if you would like to join, Patreon or Vimeo is your choice. You can inquire in the description box below to find out more and find the links as well. I also offer, of course, private readings, and I offer mentorship as well, which are life calls. These are new Oh yeah, and on the readings there's a 10% discount if you would like to book until the 31st of January. That's it. All right, Saggies, thank you so much for being here, and I'll either see you over there or next time. Bye.